Welcome to another edition of Cooking Unlocked. Today we are going to make homemade hot cocoa. My little sister recently returned from Prague, where she drank the most delicious hot cocoa daily during her travels, and so she brought back this wonderful recipe. Again, we are a mixed family of vegans and gluten-free, so the first hot cocoa I'm going to make for you is with almond milk. So we're going to use dark chocolate, and we are just going to grate a half of a chocolate bar. Ouch! Alright, I am using a double boiler. It's certainly not necessary, but I think it keeps it from scalding. But if you don't have one, it's no big deal. But what is a double boiler? It's, I've got hot water down here below, boiling, and then I have this beautiful top pot going in, so it's not on direct heat, rather it's being heated up by the hot water. But again, if you don't have one, just remember, don't leave it unattended, and you will need to stir it the entire time, otherwise it will scald. So I like to put my chocolate in first so it begins to melt. And in goes the almond milk. And we're just putting 1 cup of almond milk in. Now, we're not using any kind of whipped cream or any topping on the top of it other than a little more of the chocolate shavings, but you can certainly top it with anything that you prefer. This is just going to be a delicious, extra dark chocolate melted into almond milk and poured into a cup and enjoyed. That's how simple this is. And while that's coming up to a boil, I'm just going to get some more of this chocolate grated for garnish. Oh, there's nothing better than the smell of the chocolate. That's just heavenly. I will prepare her Boba Fett mug. So when you're grating up your chocolate, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, if you have some broken pieces as you're grating it, that will melt in the hot chocolate. It just takes less time if you pre-grate it. All right, let's pour hers into a mug. Never mind. And some chocolate shavings right over the top. That is a yummy mug of vegan almond milk and dark chocolate. So let's move on to hot chocolate for the rest of the family. So as I have discussed in several other episodes of Cooking Unlocked, when you have a family that has a multitude of different dietary needs, you need to be very cognizant of your cross-contamination. So I always, when dealing with my vegan family before my gluten-free and everyone else, I don't have to re-clean everything because I started with my vegan. I can easily add my milk chocolate to this pan now, and I can add my milk to this because they're not going to be bothered by the almond milk. But had I done my non-vegan family first, I would have had to wash everything again and then begin. And who wants to do that extra work? So be cognizant of your cross-contamination. So now I'm going in with some whole milk and my milk chocolate bars into that nice hot double boiler or bain-marie. And I'm just going to mix all that directly in again. It smells so good. So we're not a whipped cream family, but for those that are, whipped cream on top with that shaved chocolate is absolutely beautiful. Hot cocoa made with actual chocolate is a completely different beverage than using a cocoa powder, which a lot of us grew up on. It's rather indulgent, but I can tell you it is worth it. Especially at the holiday season or at any special moment. A cup of hot cocoa made with actual chocolate. Now that's good eating. All right, we are ready to pour this into our next cup. Made another mess, didn't I? And some shaved chocolate over the top. Oh, this is so good. From our home to yours, have a great night. Do свидания.